My name is Ged Brennan. I'm the Managing Director of a civil engineering firm, Ged Solutions. And we work in the public works space, supporting local government, state government, and a couple of large developers. Some interesting projects such as commercial development, inland rail projects, and all aspects of local government work. When I was thinking about a career with a background in civil engineering, I saw public works as quite an opportunity to be able to work within a local community. So I suppose, as a civil engineer, thinking about the skills that I was developing, an ability to work in a local community was actually what enticed me. And I ultimately found myself working back where I grew up with my local government from my own community. I think when you think about critical moments that steer your career, I think in some people's circumstances there's a few. Perhaps in mine there was a lot. I think that my interests and my experience led in part very heavily those who influenced me and mentored me, had a big part in it. I think that occurred at a time when mentoring was actually not properly recognised, and at a time where in some ways the guidance and the support that our predecessors in the profession act to look at it in our best interest, they probably were not meeting all the equal opportunity and other sort of more modern guidelines that you have to meet. So there was a really strong emphasis on mentoring and developing other professionals like those who indeed were my mentors. If I think about projects that challenged me, perhaps the most significant was a project called the Strengthening Grantham Project. I was responsible there for the on-site delivery. In fact, I was called by a long-time colleague and friend, Justin Fisher, in the local government, that looked after the community of Grantham, which was devastated by a massive flood event just over 10 years ago. When he got me to come and assist, I don't think he knew what I could do for him, and certainly my role was not defined. But in the end, I found over a period of about 3 to 4 months that our task was to pick up the community, support that community, physically move that community to new homes, and all within a period before the first anniversary of that flood event. So it was quite a difficult job in terms of the logistics of it, and certainly a pivotal point in my own personal career. The things that I suppose play a part in successful projects in my career have been the people that want to be involved, to do their part, to play as part of the team. So they see their role as part of the delivery in service of the community, in service of their organisation, not in service of themselves. So I think the really successful careers, the really successful projects are delivered by those people who are the normal, everyday, hard-working and diligent ones, who understand where their responsibilities lie, and when all of those efforts come together, you don't need outstanding skills and outstanding abilities in many cases. What you need are people who are dedicated. So I think it's people. Yes, we need to be engineers. Yes, we need to understand. Yes, we need to have experience. But you can have all those things, but if they don't have the aptitude required to provide public works to service our community, then it's highly likely that won't be the same success. If I was giving advice to someone commencing a career in engineering, I think I would strongly encourage them to maintain breadth, to broaden in the early part of their career their experience as much as possible. So that's only possible within the scope of your employment, but given today's market, select carefully where you wish to work. The market has changed. I applied for jobs that were 30 and 40 people when I commenced my career, 30, 40 applicants. Now, it's virtually the other way. A capable, well-qualified, diligent and articulate young engineer can basically interview their employers. So with that being the case, select an employer that aligns with your ethics, your ideals, the area in which you want to work, and then do so in a way to ensure that when you work there, you obtain as much breadth of experience in that first 5 years as you possibly can. Then you can choose where you wish to go. Don't be drawn too early into management roles. Don't be drawn too early into project management. Get the core skills of the engineer first and understand where your passion is